Yeah, as I said in my previous video, I got a warning that my inventions could possibly start a world-ending war. But my wife, 16, said that she wants me to provide or sell my machines to all the countries that I can. She said, don't worry about causing a war. Guns still work. No matter what they can print, guns still work. And my idea is not to start a war. If you're interested in my inventions or my machines, give us time to finish the prototypes, to develop, to research, to do it proper. We'll talk about pricing. We'll be fair. Halo's mostly all done based on what Seven said, but I'm sure there's some room for improvement. Uh, I was checking out Ricky Berwick's YouTube a little while ago, and I got the idea maybe we can use radiation to modify chromosomes uh, to cure his disease. That's something we could research. We could always try researching it, but that's a ways off. As far as data print, I can't tell you exactly how the machine uh, looks or how it functions or how it's made or from when it's made because we're still working on it. Uh, and I sworn to secrecy anyways. Uh, Look, Halo costs $15 trillion to purchase it because we also have to mostly provide sulfur. That's a thing. Unless you can provide your own sulfur, you're gonna have to buy from us, which causes us concern because we need sulfur for our own country, right? So, there's a cost for the machine. Uh, Data print will just use water, and should be more cost effective to print food. I'm not saying it wouldn't work or would work for surgeries. It would just not be practical. So we're considering it more as a food printing machine. Uh, I estimate cost to be roughly 1 million, depending on materials, depending on the research and development. So, price point to purchase a machine, maybe 2 million, 3 million, depends. Depends on everything. Uh, you know, uh, because resources, we need resources to make the machines. Period. Uh, you know, uh, so if you're interested in having our our inventions, my machines, uh, be patient. We don't need to go on all out war, for it. Uh, Data print should be affordable considering the price tag that we might end up selling it. At first, I thought it would cost around 50, 60,000, because I thought it was mostly gonna be made from recycled copper, but we're not sure yet. Price could go up. Depends on the research, on the development. I can't say. I can't say everything. Uh, but compared to Halo, yeah, consider it more affordable. Uh, more doable. You know, uh, so instead of going all out war, we can always work something out. Uh, and we'll see. Because my wife would rather I sell the machines to every country possible than to start an all-out war. The point is to help people. Uh, so Price points are not set in gold. What I mean is, could vary depending on research and prototypes and stuff. Halo, I apparently sold four, and I have to build five. One is already built, apparently. So, Halo's mostly made of gold. Gold is not infinite, you know. And I can't tell you how, but we may have found a way to create gold or make gold by matching the electron disposition, but it's still you need resources to make it, you know. You still need other materials, other elements, and so forth. Resources are not always available at our disposition to make such machines. So there's a reason Halo will have a price tag of $15 trillion, over $15 trillion, because for one, where do you want us to find the gold to build the machine? And two, where do you want us to find the sulfur? We have a lot of sulfur, but we need it. We can't necessarily provide a whole world with sulfur or gold. You know, uh, Thus Dataprint, a cheaper backup. Uh, for food. Uh, I'm not saying it will never happen to print a ghost body using data print. I just don't see it feasible right now. You know, because it works in a vat. The patient would lack oxygen upon printing. You know, uh, and it would be very painful because it works with a static charge or electric charge. You know, so it would not be practical to print a human body or do surgeries. But I mean, to some countries, it might be feasible at least to have printable food, and you can buy in bulk if we have enough materials. You can always just build a factory, by purchasing our machines. And look, it's a little ways off. I just don't want to start a war because of what I invented, and I know there's a lot of hackers hacking me from different countries, and I would rather we find a middle ground, a common ground that we can all work together and make it happen for all of us, But like I said, great things do take some time. The prices may vary. We're not done researching. We're not done with the prototypes. We're not done with a final product, you know. And we're getting there. We are getting there slowly. It's a hill to climb. You know, and something new that no one ever thought about. It's a whole different new line of work. Basically, it's a whole new different business. It's a first. So it takes some research. It takes some development. It takes some some train of thought. You know, The machines will be worth the price tag. All I can say, because a lot of thought and effort were put in. It's not even counting the cost of the materials of making the actual machine. It's just the thought process and the care and the effort, especially I put in. It's worth a lot. It's worth a lot. Uh, and as I said, I'm not sure how we could do this, but maybe there's a way we can fix muscle dystrophy with Halo. We would need to use the radiation and learn how to properly control it and alter chromosomes in the DNA, target every cell in the body basically with thermal radiation, and pinpoint the actual chromosome that's causing the disease. And that will take a lot of research. That will take a lot of time. That will take a lot of effort. Uh, is it worth it for a patient? Yes, it is. But my thought is that the methane particle in the inner membrane, that my wife explained that there's something that she calls new nucleic acid, and it must not transpose right in certain disease like cancer or muscle dystrophy or and so forth. It must be a chromosome impairment within that membrane. Uh, and maybe there's a way we can fix it, but I'm not sure how yet. And it's all stuff that we need to research, you know. So great things will take time. Uh, if you're really interested in my work and my inventions, my machines, we can always discuss a deal. I don't want to go to war. Uh, we can maybe work out a deal. But I'll keep it posted. I'll keep the world posted. I won't, tell you all the details, but it's work in progress. You know, uh, I have my own stuff to worry about. I can't always have the whole world on my shoulders, and I mean well. To me, it's not so bad, but I can't always be the one to save everybody, and you know, I need a break too. So that's that. You know, uh, my wife would rather I sell machines to every country possible rather than go to war. So if you're really interested in my machines, just wait. Just wait for now. We're researching, we're developing, we're building prototypes, testing, and so forth. So it could take some more time before we have a final version of the machines out on the market. Uh, it could take a little while. I don't know. Depends. Uh, Depends on how I proceed. So be patient with with it. You know.